Blackman had a huge win over Riverdale tonight, 48-21. And Coach Phillip Shadowens, the head coach for the victorious Blackman Blaze, joins us on the Oak Restaurant hotline. Oak Restaurant at Expressway Drive in Manchester. How about gift cards for Christmas? If you're looking for a great gift idea for Christmas, check out the Oak Restaurant with their gift cards. Coach Shad joins us on the phone. Congratulations, Coach. Big win tonight.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Kids played terrific, really all phases of the game. It was a dominant performance, and really proud of our kids and how well they prepared all week, and they were rewarded tonight for that great preparation.
Let me ask you this. Looking at the tweets and listening a little bit to the broadcast, you got to play some younger kids and get some of your starters off the field late in the game. That pays dividends down the road, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think it's important. I've always been a believer in that, that if you can, the more kids you can play, the better it is for your entire squad. I mean, every kid pays the price, and every kid works hard, and, everybody's got a different role, but the more kids you can get in on Friday night to play in a second-round state playoff game, the better off you are. So we were able to do that really the entire fourth quarter, a little bit of the third, but the entire fourth quarter, and so it was great for a lot of kids. We got a ton of kids playing tonight, probably about 70 kids got to play, maybe a few more than that, but so I was pleased with that. We didn't perform very well sometimes there in the fourth quarter, but at the same time, it was a great opportunity for a lot of kids to play.
Head coach Phillip Shadowens of the Blackman Blaze joins us. You heard Coach McDaniel on the phone a little bit before you and talking about how your weapons are tonight. Charlie Davidson, 3 touchdowns, 200 and something yards rushing. Talk about how much you're going to depend on him to run the rock as the weather gets colder.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this time of year, you got to be able to do both. I don't think you can do just one, but certainly Charlie had a big night. He ran for 225 or something like that is what I was told. I haven't looked at it myself, but and I think we threw for 180 maybe or something like that. So it was a good night. I thought we were pretty balanced offensively. We missed some throws. We had some openings in the first half on some throws. We hit a bunch, but we missed some too there. So I thought we were balanced tonight, and obviously we're blessed to have a good offensive line first of all, and then have weapons like we have, Charlie at tailback and Juwan at quarterback, and then a multitude of receivers that can really make plays. Quinn Hardy, Ronnie Killens, and Laurel Morton are the 3 that start there, and just make play after play. And so, we're blessed on offense, but, I heard Tommy, talk about the great matchup between, our offense and their defense, and no doubt about it. They're gifted on defense. They're gifted on both sides of the ball, but certainly their defense will be a huge challenge for us, and, we look forward to that. It's kind of the game everybody's been talking about, and I was kind of I downplayed all that this week. Our kids were able to focus on these 48 minutes, and even though everybody wants to talk about the next game, there was no next game scheduled until you won tonight. So I know their kids are looking forward to it, and I can guarantee you that Blackman High School is looking forward to it.
Dennis Weaver, Josh Peterson talking to head coach Phillip Shadowens of Blackman.
Coach, I kind of asked Coach McDaniel this, and I'll ask it you maybe a little bit differently. You played those guys a long time ago, week 0, and is this a situation where it's been so long? Do you go back and look at that tape at all because of how different things may be now, or do you just kind of study things a little bit more recently when you get ready for this game?
You study them all. I'll be honest with you. They played 12 games. We study them all, and but what happened week 0 really has nothing to do with what's going to happen week 13 in the quarterfinals. Both teams have changed. You probably have different identities now than maybe you had. Then you're still trying to, both teams still trying to figure out well and all those type of things. And so we're still, we were still trying to figure out who we were too. So you'll look at that video, but it's not something you'll spend a ton of time doing. You'll look at some things and see what they've, kind of hanging their hats on now on both sides of the ball, and begin evaluating that and then figure out a way you want to attack it.
All right, Coach Shad, somebody's blowing your phone up, so I better let you go. Take care of yourself. Good luck in your preparation, and we will talk to you again soon, okay?
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right, Phillip Shadowens, the head coach for the Blackman Blaze, joining us on the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network.